Ms. Manique Gunaratne was a resource person at the Asia Pacific People's Forum 2022.
I'm really grateful to all the co-hosts and the partners who are joining us today. And we are going to have a formal introduction by all the panel speakers today. Our main theme is more on the focus, the amazing discussion, because we have just talked ourselves, and that we will share this with everyone in the People's Forum. This is really important, like how we're taking these recommendations to the platform and also seeing in the overall APFSD we can put that. The next week they are all starting the Asia Pacific Forum on Sustainable Development, so we will take all these interventions over there and we'll see like how we can influence the overall statement of the disability constituency and also
held in Thailand in March 2022, both as a physical and virtual event. The program was organized by the Asia Pacific Regional CSO Engagement Mechanism, which provided an inclusive space for discussion and sharing among civil society organizations and people's movements in the region on their positions on key sustainable development issues.
And also in budget allocations. And also I'm strongly recommending for international donor agencies, because grassroots level organizations of women with disabilities and grassroots level networks, they don't have the capacity to reach the development donor agencies and donor agencies. Therefore, they should, through larger organizations, they should reach smaller organizations in the grassroots level, so that they will be benefited from all these programs and projects, because they are also should be empowered, because it's not only for women in the capital urban areas. Rural women also should be there. And also the justice system should be supportive for women with disabilities, and all the action policies should have a rights-based approach and not actually the action policies, because most of these countries have signed and ratified the UNCRPD, but when it comes to implementation there are gaps. So it's where the implementation part is the most important thing. I would like to request all the governments to implement all the mechanisms, have proper monitoring systems, whether women with disabilities are included and all the benefits and the rights are given, and also empower women with disabilities. It's a responsibility of all ministries, and we would like to request that if every ministry have a focal point to look into the needs of women and thereby include women with disabilities as well. And actually the sexual and reproductive health for women with disabilities, because information do not reach women with disabilities in the very grassroots level in the accessible formats they require. So by doing all these things, right, include women with disabilities in the decision making process, as the APFF has done. They have we all organized a side event, so women with disabilities are included. So this should happen in every forum, both national level, regional level, and at global level. So keep up the good work. So include women, more and more women with disabilities, so that we women with disabilities will be able to make a change from sympathy to empathy and hidden to open and dependence to independence. Most important thing is the inclusion to make the right real for women with disability. Thank you, Abhiya.
Thank you so much, Manique. Thank you for your strong and very loud recommendations. Thanks for that.
The People's Forum carves its space against a backdrop of shrinking civic spaces, widened inequalities, and digital divide brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. The forum aimed to serve as a platform that harnesses the collective voice of the region's people towards transformative and genuine development that serves the needs of the most marginalized. The People's Forum was titled Confronting Corporate Power and Demanding State Accountability for Just and Equitable Recovery from the COVID-19 Crisis in Asia and the Pacific. This forum aimed to serve as an avenue for civil society organizations, people's movements, and grassroots sectors and communities to build solidarity, foster sharing, and create a progressive narrative on sustainable development and development justice in the context of the systematic barriers worsened by COVID-19.